this is Bug-ass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Neca Ultimate Police Station Assault T-800 figure. So before we take a look at the Police Station Assault Terminator, let's take a look at all of the accessories that he comes with. So first up, he comes with an alternate pair of hands. There he is with the alternate damaged hands, and I think these look really nice. They have more of the skin showing and some blood printed on there. But yeah, I really like the way these look, other than the blood being just a little light. Up next, he comes with his Smith & Wesson, and this looks really nice. It's got some nice sculpt detail to it and a black wash that brings out all of the details. So yeah, that looks nice, and he can hold it in either hand. The finger doesn't go through the trigger, though. It kind of just stays back there by it. But there he is with that. Up next, he comes with his assault rifle. And this has some good sculpt detail to it, but the paint is a little flat. The only sort of paint detail is the black tape around the ammo clips. It's done in a glossy black, and the rest of the color is just what it was cast in. And the shotgun that he comes with is the same way too. There's no paint detail to it. But he can hold this in either hand really well. And you just gotta wedge it in like that. And the finger actually goes through the trigger. So there he is with that one. And for his final weapon, he comes with the shotgun. Like I said, some really nice sculpted detail, but no sort of paint detail. It's just cast in this color. It's all the same color. But he can hold it really well in either hand. But when you put it in this hand, sometimes this hand tends to drop off. This hand is just a little bit loose, especially when you put either of the guns in his hands. So it fits in there. Like I said, sometimes it'll drop out because it's a little loose. So there he is with his weapons. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt and the other head sculpts that he comes with. So taking a look at this head sculpt, it looks really good. My only complaint is there is some skin tone showing through right there on the hair. I wish that would have been painted better. But other than that, it is painted very nicely, and it's a really good likeness of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, that looks really good. And he even has some paint variation in his hair. So yeah, I really like this. Even with the glasses on, you can tell who it's supposed to be. It's a really good likeness of him. Here is the next head sculpt. And switching these out is a little difficult. It's a very tight fit. And once you move it, it makes that sort of noise. Because it's a very tight fit. And I've actually had some paint rub right here on the neck. And that is pretty irritating. But yeah, it does look good, but it's just a really tight fit. So as you can see, this is the one where he cut his eye out, and you can see the endoskeleton and the red cybernetic eye right there showing through. And the blood, it is printed on with that printing tech. And as you can see, some of it didn't get up in there. You can still see some skin tone right there. So I wish the blood would have been just a little darker. Or, you know, just painted on, not printed on. But other than that, it looks good. Up next is his super damaged head sculpt. And this looks really, really good. This actually has the blood painted and printed on. And that's why I think they should have done for the other head sculpt and the hands. Is painted and printed on, because I think that looks really good there. But you can see the endoskeleton showing through there. And some black wash right there on the silver. That looks really good. And then some more glossy blood right there on the right side of his face. This head sculpt is probably the second easiest head sculpt to get on, aside from the head sculpt that comes with it with the glasses. This head sculpt is a little tricky to get on there, but nothing like the previous head sculpt I showed. But yeah, this is my second favorite head sculpt out of the three, but my favorite, of course, is the one with the sunglasses. But again, Neca did a really good job capturing the likeness of Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's a really nice head sculpt. So taking a look at the jacket, it looks really nice. It's done in black and has some gray painted over top of it, giving it some nice color variation. You get some bullet holes in the jacket right there, with some glossy blood painted around them. And all the buttons and the zippers are painted in a nice silver color. And you get another wound right there on his shoulder. And 2 on his back. No, 4. I thought it was just these 2. No, you actually get these 2. And they look really nice. They've got some glossy blood painted on there. But that looks really nice, the way they painted that on the shirt. And the shirt looks really nice as well. It's got some wrinkles sculpted in, and it actually has some texturing and some paint variation right there of some darker gray over top of that lighter gray. So that's some more great detailing to it. The pants and the boots are exactly the same as the Tech Noir Terminator. They're the same, just different color. This is done in a dark brown with a lighter brown painted over top of it. And this is done in a dark brown with a lighter brown painted over top of it. So there you can see them. And the boots are painted pretty nicely on each of them. But yeah, from the waist down, it's the same. So yeah, it does reuse some parts, but I really don't mind that. It still looks really good, and it's still painted really nicely. So now, let's go over his articulation. He has a ball-jointed neck that can't look up that far. It can look down all the way. He can move his head side to side, and you get some tilting. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can only move out that far. The right side will move out farther than the left. He has single-jointed elbow that can barely bend in at all. I wish that would have been able to bend in just a little bit more. And it swivels side to side. He has a ball-jointed wrist that can move up and down and side to side and spin all the way around. And this one does too, but then it just pops off if you do that. So yeah, like I said, this one is really loose. Well, not really loose, but if you move it around or just move it the wrong way, it will pop off. He has a swivel at the waist, ball-jointed hips that can move out that far. He can kick forward just a little bit. He can kick back more. He has single-jointed knee that can only bend in just a little bit. He has swivel at the boot that can move side to side. And he has ball-jointed ankles that can move up just a little bit, down just a little bit, and side to side. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, there he is next to the Tech Noir version. This is also from the first film. Here he is next to Sarah Connor. And the only version we have of her is from the second one. I'd buy a version from the first movie, but I don't think that'll ever happen. I don't see Neca doing that, but I could be wrong. But there he is next to her. And finally, just for fun, there he is next to the Neca Batman figure. So overall, I would highly recommend this figure. It is one that I've been wanting for quite a while. And it's really nice. My only complaints is the elbow articulation could have been a little bit more. It could have been able to bend just a little bit more. And the one head sculpt is really tight fit. Another complaint is the paint rub on the head sculpt right there. You can see the paint rub from where I've been changing the heads out. So yeah, that's my other complaint. But other than that, it is a really, really awesome figure. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.